First and foremost, we're gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudas. Give honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Right. Salutation and much love to the Akim out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. Brothers from Great Millstone, Tampa, back when the live lesson Lord was going to be edifying to the hopeful elect.
That's right, bro.
They're just going to flow through the spirit. But, just hit on prophecies because that's what we are, prophets. And we're not here to comfort you or console you about your marriage. Yep. But we're here to tell you what's going on, right? About the four corners of the earth. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that in Matthew chapter 24. Let's go through that. Check this down. Because things are moving, man. While people is occupied with the BS, the different bread and circuits, the war is still going on, right? And now it's getting to the point where Turkey, Egypt, they're very close to getting involved in this Middle East skirmish because now they're saying, oh well, as far as America, they're saying that hey, we gonna have to strike them again. We're preparing to strike them or whatever. Iran's ready to go, man. They're gonna hit many infrastructures throughout the region if they get attacked. But so Turkey, which is goes into Ezekiel 38, Russia's gonna back them. All right, same thing with Iran. So everybody that's been sitting on the sidelines, so to say, they're about to get involved in the game very soon. But go ahead.
I'm sorry, verse 3.
Yeah, good. Whatever you want.
We'll start at verse 3. It's the book of Matthew, Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. It reads, "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be?"
And that's how you know that we had to end because where's the battle at? What's getting bombed? It's in the homeland. All these things are happening in our homeland. Tel Aviv getting bombed. Well, that the ceasefire. Oh yeah, ceasefire my ass. Things are continuing to escalate, and again, maybe tonight. Who knows? It's only a matter of time before they start sending missiles again. Once again, all right. Talking about they paused the war. What the hell? You don't pause the war. This isn't PlayStation. This isn't Xbox. You can't just pause the game.
Right. Yep.
They're just allowing people because they just article just came out that they just replenished the munitions in Israel. Why didn't they replenish it in Jordan or the UAE or Saudi Arabia? So you don't think Iran's been doing the same thing? But they already been prepared for this. They've been they got the stockpiles, and as we speak, they're building more. And Iran's munitions, drones, their missiles can be made quicker than the Patriot system, right, or the THAAD system missiles, and those are millions of dollars worth of missiles for one missile is millions of dollars. They fucking that shit up with a $30,000 drone. You wasted to kill that $30,000 drone. You wasted $1 million or more. While they got thousands of $30,000 drones.
Just back you up because you said something so heavy in the spirit to show you if you're not spiritual, you would miss out on the fact that the Most High is literally in control of this whole war. Okay. But real quick, priest, to back you up, bro.
Yeah, because this is biblical prophecy. Right. This is the third woe. It's already begun. It's not on the level where like it was in World War II just yet. But remember, when we look back and read about World War II, this is years after, 80 years after it happened, and we're able to break it down. Oh, this is what happened first, and then this happened, that happened, and so on and so forth. And then America got involved.
Right.
We're already World War has begun.
Yeah, right. The taking what something that through the spirit, just to back up the elder priest, bro, through the spirit, what the Lord has been pretty much like visualizing to you people is the last 3 gravel sands in the hourglass. Pretty much all the sand, is the prophecies, bro.
And it's like 4 more grave sayings, if you will, of prophecies, which is like it's like Jacob's trouble, the MOTB and the elect getting redeemed. You know what I'm saying? Once those 3 done, the Lord is getting ready to crush it, because it's going to be no need for the Lord to flip the hourglass over, because there's Daniel in 7th chapter. There will be no end to the kingdom. So the Lord is going to, have not the potter power over the clay. So the Lord is going to smash the hourglass and set us up over all the you know what I'm saying, over everything, man. But to back up you priest, the other priest, this is Joel 3, and I'm gonna read verse 9, because you said something so heavy through the spirit. This is Joel 3 and verse 9. Okay. The point is verse 12, right? But Joel 3 and verse 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. You got to preach anytime. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near.
And again, Turkey, which is part of which it really is outside of America, which America's already said to hell with NATO. Turkey is the biggest power in the region, that's part of NATO, and they've already said, look, remember that they said, oh, Iran struck them. We all know that was Israel. And we know biblically, according to Ezekiel chapter 38, Russia's going to be a guard unto not only Turkey, but Persia, which is Iran, modern day Iran, Libya, okay, and all these other different countries, and all them that are in cahoots, because now the things the teams are changing, so to say, because all those nations, the Gulf, the GCC, or the Gulf countries, they've been abandoned by America. Because what they had, even Japan, even South Korea, America took the THAAD systems away from them to send it to Israel. They didn't send it to Jordan. They didn't send it to the UAE. So these countries are like, fuck, America don't give a shit about us. The UAE, where Dubai is located, right? And Abu Dhabi, guess what? They just left OPEC. And what is OPEC all about? Which is led by Saudi Arabia. OPEC was all about maintaining the petrodollar as the petrodollar, keeping it as the world reserve currency. Really, because again, a lot of oil flows from the Strait of Hormuz and the Red Sea, which the Houthis are about to lock down very soon. They just waiting to get the call from Iran say to kill the niggas. Today there was another ship was attacked by the IRGC. All right, but people don't understand what's going on. The IRGC is not even the main military of Iran. There's a whole other military. The IRGC reports to the supreme leader, the Ayatollah. The Ayatollah is like the Pope. They have a president in Iran. Yeah, people, right. They're not telling you this in American media. Yeah, they have a whole nother army, exactly. And it's about a million of them combined. But nonetheless, they're hey man, this shit is getting worse and worse. And now Turkey is looking, because Turkey, they've been beefing with Iran for a while, but now they're looking like, fuck. I see what's going on. How America abandoned these Gulf state countries. What the hell? I can't expect NATO to come help us. And remember, Israel's been talking shit about Turkey. Just say they're next. They said it. Yeah. The state of Israel said that Turkey's next. So who do you think they're going to side with? And who do you think is going to back them up? Well, we got the biblical prophecies to tell you who. And it's falling all in line. It's like you can't tell us. We don't know what we're talking about at this point, bro.
Yeah. Who is the Lord dealing with? But hey, priest, Bob Shaka, can he bring this out for you?
Okay. So this is the etymology. This is the word prepare. It's a verb. It says set in order or readiness for a particular end, a back formation, preparation, to make ready beforehand, before, to make ready. It says to
prepare. It'll say, I think it's Joel, prepare them to the battle. Yeah. Just
okay, got you, bro. Okay. Yep. Joel 3 in verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up.
And that's what we're seeing, man. And the nation, don't we have a whole, our America has a whole armada out there, just like they did with prior to invading and kidnapping the president of Venezuela, and what they're going to do soon in Cuba.
Yep.
Now they're the whole armada. We have three, what's it called, battleships, so to say. There's another term for it, but three of them. The main ones: USS Abraham, USS through.
Yeah.
You look it up.
Yeah.
There's three of them out there, which they have, the aircraft carriers.
Mm-hmm.
You got submarines. You think they're gonna tell you where the submarines are at?
Sure.
They got tens of thousands of troops in the region. They don't. This hasn't been a builder like this since 2000. What 2001, 3 or something like that. No, to Iraq. Yeah.
Between that 2001 and 2000.
Yeah. Because first it was Afghanistan, then they blamed. First they blame Afghanistan, then they blame Iraq. Then because remember it was about the weapons of mass destruction. That's the same story they telling you about Iran.
Yeah.
Oh, we can never allow them to get nuclear missiles, nuclear capabilities. They already got it. If people don't understand, they already got it. The uranium, they just not using it because it's called the art of war.
Yeah.
They got their enriched uranium. They have the missile capabilities because of Russia, China, and North Korea that has openly stated they gave them technology. So they're sending technology to them, but they're not giving them capabilities to make nuclear weapons. You Americans don't know what's coming, but they march to this, which nobody wants to march for that no more. They're like, fuck, my gas, I can't even fill my gas tank. I can't even fill my gas tank up because of this war.
Yep.
What the hell? This is not what I voted for.
Yep.
But you voted for him. Don't complain now, faggot. when you at Walmart looking at the price of steak, like damn, $60 for this goddamn steak. The fuck? You was better off going to Chili's.
Shit. Well, shit, that's even going.
And that,
so it's like a whole domino effect. You Americans, y'all can't run away from the reality of what's happening, man. Just as the elder priest is just going into, man, hey, man, World War III is here, man. That's why when the scripture says, the third world cometh quickly. When you look at World War I, World War II, this was the buildup over years. And now we in the buildup of over months to weeks now, man. Okay, then it's gonna get to days. That's go ahead and finish it. And that's how we know that the MOTB system is coming like very quickly.
Exactly, they're using this whole war to disguise the change or the reset.
Yeah.
Let me play this real quick.
That's right.
This is Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State. Let's hear what he says. And this is concerning what they're doing in Europe right now, removing troops. Why do you think they're removing troops from Europe? Because they need them niggas in the Middle East. So let this nigga play real quick. Let's get a little closer to the cameras. I'll sit right here. So they can hear.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's not. And they're telling you this is on Fox News. What I'm about to show. This was on Fox News. Right here. Here we go.
Well, we need them to allow us to use their military bases. The answer is no. Then why are we in NATO? You have to ask that question. Why?
See, the beast shall hate the horde. Marco Rubio is saying, why do we even need NATO? They don't, because remember they say, y'all can't launch no airplanes from here to attack Iran. We don't, we're not trying to be part of all that.
Yep. And that was like a few weeks back too, bro.
Exactly.
When they said like no fly zone, no fly zone over here, bro. Like we're not part of that.
Spain, Italy, plenty of countries have said, you can't launch them planes from here, man. We don't want no smoke with Iran because Iran can strike them in Europe. Bro. They got missile capabilities that can hit the Middle East and Europe and other countries in Asia, as we've seen them do. The Middle East is done. That's why Dubai, living your best life in Dubai is over. Nobody want to go over there. If you do, you're an idiot. But all right, let me just plug it into the TV. It be bugging out sometimes.
Hey, take your time. Hey, while you do that too, bro, we got precepts too for you.
Okay, okay.
For the spirit. Go ahead. You got something you want?
Well, do you still want that Isaiah 34?
Yeah. Bible shot. Yeah.
This is the time for you.
Yeah. And then get that word consecration.
All right,
because that's why really, to be honest, bro, that's really why all this is happening. Because the real princes of the power have woken up. Okay, the real people that belong to that land. If you want to get technical and biblical, because really, people get on the comment board and everybody's a social media addict or
everyone's an expert all this time.
Everybody, you get. I seen the video. I just seen I didn't see the video, but the brother I bar put it in the WhatsApp or the Jake talking about the airlines or whatever, and you could see in his face is like he's just like he just started and shit.
That goes to show you the spirit of Egypt is failing because what airline just went out of business? Spirit Airline.
Right.
But here, I got it right here. This is Marco Rubio. Started at the beginning.
When we need them to allow us to use their military bases, their answer is no. Then why are we in NATO? You have to ask that question. Why do we have billions and billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars over the years, trillions of dollars, and all these American forces stationed in the region? If we can only use, in our time of need, we're not going to be allowed to use those bases. So I think there's no doubt, unfortunately.
Yeah, so these nations are saying
after this conflict is concluded, we're going to have to re-examine.
These nations are saying the hell with that. We're not letting you. They're not allowing America no more to start striking campaigns from their bases no more because now they become targets as you've seen in the Gulf countries, man, in the Middle East. Them niggas is done. They have no bases left. Hey, kids, they have no bases left. The radar systems have been destroyed. American systems, because that's what builds up in those poor ass countries, right? The third world countries, which they're not poor, they rich off of oil, but they've been built up off the back of America military.
And that relationship, we're going to have to re-examine the value of NATO and that alliance for our country. Ultimately, that's a decision for the president to make, and he'll have to make it.
And this is an old video, but somebody just uploaded it earlier.
Yeah.
But this is what they're saying. They say, look, now people don't want us to launch or use the military bases. Yeah, because they see that you're a fucking hypocrite.
Hey, priest, Bible stop.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, that John F. Kennedy post right there on the right, the top right. That's
Yes, JFK Jr.
Yeah, about shot. Can I, just want to, through the spirit, just bring that out. The Great Awakening, the truth of what's actually happening. It says the sovereignty. It says power returns to the people, watching the shift unfold, and people are watching prophecy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. That's what they're seeing unfold now. You heard it. Prophecy. Now you're gonna see it.
Yeah. So what great position should? You got to think, Lord, dog. He literally set you up to partake in the unfolding of prophecy rather than being folded with prophecy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You either proclaim the prophecy or be part of the prophecy.
Come on, brother.
Let this finish. There's about 30 seconds left.
Finish the job here. As I said, we're very, very close to achieving our objectives on all of these things.
Yeah, Trump said they won the war 30 times since they started, bro.
But I do think, unfortunately, we are going to have to re-examine whether or not this alliance that has served this country well for a while is still serving that purpose, or has it now become a one-way street where America is simply in a position to defend Europe, but when we need the help of our allies, they're going to deny us basing rights and they're going to deny us overflight.
See?
I think these are very legitimate questions that we need to be asking, and this are going to have to be very carefully examined after this conflict is over.
Yeah, so the beast nations, right, pursuing the Revelation chapter 17, they're denying them base rights, meaning you can't use our bases, and overflight rights, meaning you can't even fly over our space to go bomb Iran because we don't want to be a part of that because we could be held accountable for it, just like the Gulf state countries, all right, the GCC. Yeah. All right, these people are getting bombed and they had nothing to do with it. Yeah. The infrastructure is getting blown up. People are dying because what America and Israel are doing, right, with the least of the flocks of drawing out. Really, it goes back to the small heads, But now these countries are waking up. It's over. These countries are about to side with Russia because they have no other choice but to do so. If not, they're going to quickly spiral into economic depression, which every nation is experiencing. Australia, Thailand, Philippines, Japan. Everything is spiraling out of control because of what's going on in the Strait of Hormuz. So people are like, fuck America, man. We're gonna have to go with the winning team, which is Russia, because Russia and China, they're eating off of what's going on right now with that blockade, the naval blockade in the Strait of Hormuz. Nigga, what you mean there's straight? There's they just let a Russian sanctioned yacht, 500 billion or 500 million a yacht that was sanctioned from a Russian oligarch, right? He's the owner of it, so to say, or tied to him, as they say. That nigga they just cruise right out of the Strait of Hormuz. So who really is in control of the Strait of Hormuz? Donald Trump or Iran? I'd say it was Iran because how they was able to Iran's allies, Russia, able to sail straight out of that motherfucker on a yacht, a 500, one of the biggest yachts on the planet. It's not like that. Oh, we didn't see them. No, it's the one of the biggest yachts on the planet, and they just sail right through that motherfucker. And remember that the Strait of Hormuz is only 21 miles wide, so it's not like, oh, we didn't see them. No, I said, you saw them. You just didn't do shit about it. Because all this hype of American Navy and bro, America's being found to be the bullshitters that they are. Oh, we have the best military on the planet. Really? Why are y'all 60 days into this war then? Because I got it from a nigga that work at Central Command. He said, oh, we gonna before they even attacked Iran, before the first missiles started flying this year, not last year, because remember the 12-day war last year, but before this shit happened, right after Venezuela happened, and right before the missiles started flying for this war, right, the Ramadan war, whatever the fuck they call it, I got it from somebody that works at Central Command. He said, "Oh yeah, we gonna go in there, and it's gonna be just like Venezuela." I said, and I told him, I was like, "Bro, Iran ain't Venezuela." He was like, "Oh no, we gonna get in there, and it's gonna be over quick." Nigga, we on 2 months in. I ain't talked to him since because he's embarrassed. I'm sure he's embarrassed. And that's my sister's husband. I say that, fuck it. I don't give a damn, nigga. Shit, he probably watch their videos, bro. I know. Yeah, I don't care. You know me too. Because nigga like, oh shit, I can't. He's embarrassed to show himself around me. Because I told him that day, my sister was there too. Man, that shit can happen, man. He said, oh, you gonna get in there, we gonna do the same thing we did with Maduro. Man, the shit with Maduro was Hollywood. Yeah. You fucked around and found out with Iran. This nigga, just because he work in Central Command, he think he know. Well, you don't know more than the prophets, though. Yeah. That's the difference, though. He thought, because he is a high-level official, so he's in the meetings. Mm-hmm. But he actually believes the bullshit they say. Go ahead, Cole.
Yeah, no, just to make a solid point to back you up, man. The prophets, you're getting ready to find out that the prophets are right. So, you know, the truth is being unfolded, man.
And it doesn't matter what he tell you that. You can work for a goddamn president and you don't know what we know. Exactly. Because you can think what you want to think, but we gonna prove you wrong. Mm-hmm. Just and that's why he don't want to be around. He don't want to. Because he know when he come around, I'm gonna ask him some questions. I'm like, hey, bro, what happened? What happened to them? You said 4 days. Yeah. What happened to that? Cuz now we 6 weeks in.
And to back you up, priest, the pupil, like he gotta look you in the eyes, like. So what you learned and what you went through and what you discovered and experienced, it's not shaping up to be true. But you looking at somebody that's true and like real and standing on that, bro, that shit do something to your character, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of men can't look us in the eye. You know what I'm saying? Because we can look each other, we know the purity, we got it. Right. You know, but it's like that's why they don't text, they don't call you, they don't hit you up, they don't even look you in the eyes. Why? Because it's that. Bro, you was
right. They're ashamed. They become ashamed, bro. Yeah. Do you become ashamed, bro? It's like if you tell someone not to do something, and they do it anyway, right. And then they get exactly what you told them was gonna happen happens. They were like, damn, they're ashamed. You know, like, fuck. But hey, it is what it is. That's our job at the end of the day. Don't bring up no geopolitics with us.
Yeah.
Or at least with me, I'm gonna give it to you raw. I don't give a fuck.
Man,
Oh, wait, you gonna stop talking to me? Who fucking who?
man.
Good. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you no more anyway. So I'm gonna let you know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know what the Lord said. And you got all this. Here it is. This nigga work at Central Command. He think he got all this intel, but I know more than him.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy? I know that's fucking with him. The nigga probably asleep at night sweating this shit. Throw.
I just want to bring this out. As the brother, he ended up posting this yesterday, going into breaking news. It says over 6,500 tons of U.S. ammunition and military
To
equipment.
Israel?
To Israel. And it says
Munitions.
ammunition and military equipment have arrived in Israel this weekend more than 4 times the usual rate.
And that's what the ceasefire was all about.
Hey, and also too, man, who knows? Anything else could really escalate from this point on.
Oh, absolutely. Why would they say that?
Right?
Well, that's what the ceasefire was about. Because remember, it takes time. Because the way they can't put it all on planes. It's not logistically. It's not possible to put all the munitions really is the term. Ammunition is what they shoot at guns, but munitions is the missiles and whatnot and defense systems. They can't physically move that on planes. It's too heavy. They got to move it through boats, and that takes a long time.
Yeah.
And since the Strait of Hormuz been closed, and now they don't even want to go through the Red Sea. Now they got to go around Africa or come through the Mediterranean Sea. It takes longer to do it. It's not like they can just go through the Suez Canal and just reload as they please. Now you got the Houthis in Yemen willing to blow motherfuckers up as they proved last year.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And what's that?
Morab.
Morab. I forgot what that is. The southwest. Bob Morab. I forgot what it's called. But that strait that they
The Strait of Mandab.
Salaki. I might be saying it wrong. Salaki.
Yeah, the Persian Gulf.
Yeah, the Persian Gulf. Yeah. So that's another avenue that you get.
Well, that's the main. That's the one that's locked down right now. The Strait of Hormuz. With the other one is the one you're talking about is the one in the Red Sea.
Right.
You know, but that's the one the Houthis are gonna got control over.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've already proved it before this shit happened. Before this conflict happened, when they were talking about Hamas, right? Which Gaza is been leveled. When you talking about Hamas is a problem, the Hezbollah. Why is it all H? You got Hezbollah, Hamas, and the Houthis.
Yeah.
Everything is an H. Everything. Yeah, but that straight Al Bad Mandab, some shit like that. Which leads to the Red Sea. That the Red Sea leads to the Strait of Hormuz, which is just like the Strait the Panama Canal. That's where ships got to go through. You know, it's a shortcut. If not, you got to go all around Africa. And nobody wants to go through there because it's liability. You might get killed. And what captain in their right mind is gonna be like, yeah, fuck it, let's go through there. No. And the insurance, right? They got insurance companies. It's all about money at the end of the day. Which we know what they're doing. They're all in cahoots. They're trying to reset the world government, the new world. They're trying to bring in the new world order to bring in this new world currency.
Right.
So what's going to replace the petrodollar? Because that's what OPEC was all about. You go into OPEC, which was led by Saudi Arabia, which is the number one ally of America in the Middle East, outside of the small hats, right? What was OPEC all about? The petrodollar. So what's going to replace that? We know. That's for another video, though.
That's it.
Another
episode.
Yeah. You should know by now. Goddamn.
I got the Isaiah for you.
And that's why that's why they're blowing up oil refineries and oil capacity, where they store it. They're blowing it up not just in the Middle East, worldwide. Shit's blowing up worldwide. People don't even know it. In the Philippines, Australia, Russia, Turkmenistan. Like what? Why are their oil refineries being blown up? Here in America, same shit. People don't know what's coming, bro. They're about to put a stranglehold on the whole planet's global economic system to the point where you're gonna have to new again. The petrodollar has been the backbone of global commerce, via Swift and other things. But now they need something new
Yeah.
that that's decentralized. Hence comes in crypto,
Yeah.
and specifically the PRX.
Yeah.
Say that backwards. Say it backwards. I was gonna start doing saying it backwards. PRX.
Because I believe the last refinery that got hit was in Texas, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
And in Canada.
and in Canada. So it's going to be much more, these different infrastructures getting hit, man, because it got to, we in prophecy. Second Ezra 16, it says how the earth is getting ready to mourn, man. So everybody's getting ready to mourn, man. All right, based off in this system that Esau Edom has set up, man.
Yeah. Ooh, Salaki, breaking news.
Another one.
This is and I believe it's Lebanon. The explosion started again. And it ain't looking pretty. And this must be recently because it's nighttime over there.
What could be now? Yeah.
Damn, this shit ain't gonna stop, but it's only gonna get worse. Boy, that's AI. You gonna find out it ain't AI when you get drafted to the war, you faggot.
Yeah, man.
Everybody got something to say. And think they know what they're talking about. But we know what we talking about because we got the prophecies, man.
Yeah.
And then when it happens, we're like, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
We're not telling you in detail what's going to happen, like most people try to do. No, we just telling you what the scriptures say.
Yep.
And so when it happens, they're like, yeah, that's the scripture. Hey. And then, but we the crazy guys, right? While bombs are being dropped in the Middle East, your president is saying one thing one day, the next day he'll say something there. How many times the nigga won the war? Regime change. How many times that regime changed at this point? In 2 months, right? 8 weeks. We 8 weeks into this war.
So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. And you want that word Zion?
I mean, the controversy of Zion. What you nations have done. That's why the Lord is gathering all the nations in the Middle East. Because you're going to have Moab, you're going to have Ishmael, Elam, Esau, Ham. Because most people don't even know Africa was involved in the first 2 world wars. People don't even know that counts. That went around, from all these different nations that you don't, all what they focus about. And let's just stick to World War II. Oh, the 6 million small hats. What about all the other people that died? Russia and China lost more than 6 million. How about that? And people in Africa died from World War II and World War I. They never tell you that. Do you ever learn in school that people in Africa had to go fight the war? You're never going to learn that unless you do some actual research. Why was that World War II actually ended? They'll tell you it was because they dropped the atomic bombs. That wasn't the reason that Japan stopped. It was because Russia was about to invade them. They're not going to tell you this in school. They're going to tell, oh, America dropped the Hiroshima and Nagasaki and they gave up. No, it was because Russia was about to fuck them up because Japan was fucking China up. So Russia came in. And Russia was about to fuck shit up. Because remember, Russia had the biggest losses in World War II. Not remember, but most people don't even know that. And guess what? The biggest casualties were civilians. That's because there's always more civilians than soldiers. They don't teach you that. Why? Because they have a narrative. Oh, it was the small hats. I'll never forget the Holocaust. It's all bullshit, man. Yeah. That's why anybody talking about World War I and World War II, I'm not good. If you don't know what, I ain't gonna waste my breath.
So I got that word controversy, but then I went to the word of controversy, controversy, and then it went to disputation. So it's a noun. It says formal.
Slovakia. Slovakia, North Korea boldly declares its support for Iran and that no matter how high the tensions with the United States and Israel rise, this will not intimidate us. And they're parading around the hypersonic missiles. Uh, this looks nighttime, so it's probably right now. A couple hours ago, Kim Jong Un. Look, they not fucking around, and this is what Iran is trying to do. Cause what? Nobody's fucking with North Korea. America, they not what? Cause remember, the Korean War was what in the 70s. That's when Korea split. So North and South Korea, when they got nuclear missiles, they said, "Nah, we not fucking with them no more." So Iran's trying to do the same shit. Go ahead, Doug.
So it's disputations, and now it says formal debate or discussion before an audience or official body regarding the truth of something. And then it says to weigh, to examine, to argue, to explain.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty much it.
That's what the Lord is doing. He has a body. What's that? Psalms 83. A body of nations coming up against the Lord.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? And His anointed in the nation of Israel. You all at disputation, man. You all think they up next. We got nuclear. The brother just went into North Korea. Their nuclear capability. We're like, nah, we ain't gonna deal with them. You know what I'm saying? And the scenario or the focus of we have to get in Iran. They got weapons of mass destruction. Bro, the gig is up. Bro. Everybody found the devil's out. That's really what it is. But the disputation, all right, and the disagreements globally that's happening, whether it's within you all, because look, ultimately, and you got to thank the Lord for being an Israelite too. It's only one nation who the Lord is desiring. Going back to the word controversy. Right. So again, all this global catastrophe and global upset and global disputation is happening because we have waken up to who we really are. That's it. So we're going to witness you destroy yourselves, go to war with yourselves for the purpose of the Lord delivering His elect, man. That's really the end all be all of it all. And we're just doing the research. And the second Ezra's 9 came to mind and said, measure the time diligently. So we're just measuring how close you are to destroying yourselves, man. But ultimately, the one that's coming on top is the elect. So for the controversy, as a brother was going into, all you nations are, even Esau, you all at controversy with it. You have disputation with each other, man. You're at dispute. You don't agree on this, you don't agree on that. Meanwhile, brothers waking up like, shoo, I had some good rest. We salute each other. Got another lesson. You know what I'm saying? But your controversy is for the elect. That's the point. The reason why all this is happening is because the Lord is getting ready to set us up on top, bro. All we have to do is prophesy. That's all, bro. We keep bringing it out. But that was it. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this Joel.
The prophecy, man. They're going back to Joel, man. It is all about prophecy, man. The prophets are going to be vindicated. Even Romans 3:3 said, 3:4 says, it says that you shall be justified in thy sayings.
Yeah.
What are we saying? What the Lord told us to say. We're not making this up.
Absolutely.
But now we're being vindicated because
Tell you
we're right. We're right and you're wrong.
What you say? You a nigga. Joel 3 in verse 10, it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. All right, anytime you got it, bro.
Real quick, the Iranian army announces for the first time the preparation of 500 intercontinental ballistic missiles in response to the impeding American attack. So they ready to go. Ready to go. They say, hey, what they say? Come closer. That's what they said.
We got something for you.
Yeah. And now they're talking about, hey, we got the ICBMs ready.
Yeah.
Are they nuclear or at this point, what do you think they're gonna announce to the world? Yeah, we got nuclear bombs. No, they're just gonna use it.
I got something. A quick one.
Real quick, let me finish though. It says officially, Iran. If this is what Iran said, if Iran is attacked, the American territories themselves will be attacked, including the capital Washington and New York City. And that's from an Iranian a social media account, which but they have a video of the trucks that move these ICBMs, and they're showing it. You know, go ahead, Art.
Yeah, hey, back you up, man. Second Ezra 16, right to the point. Verse 12.
Oh, that don't sound good. Go ahead.
Con.
You heard them? Well, when you hear that, it's over. So like, let me just let that shit play. Oh my! And this on an American ship. This is on an American ship.
I'm not showing that.
They're not gonna tell you this on Fox News. How Americans been getting fucked up in the Middle East, bro.
Just keep getting up, going to work, man. Go 9 to 5. Damn. Toss a bitch.
And now that we don't know if it's AI or not, but that's the real at this point. But we know that Iran's not backing down for sure, and someone's going to be a guard unto them very soon, which they already are through the Caspian Sea, Russia. Ezekiel 38. Go ahead, Dolar.
Yep. Joel, it said, let the weak say I am strong. This is second Ezra 16 in verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
Mm-hmm.
His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to die into the ends of the world. So the Lord is showing you he's raised up, all right, these nations for the prophecy's sake, man. Okay, to pierce Babylon. You could say, O virgin daughter, bro. That's why it behoove you to eradicate or dismiss pride, seeing that the ultimate humbler is the missiles. But who is in control of the destiny and the target of these missiles and the location of these missiles, man? Seeing for strong, all right, is his right hand, man. And the Lord raising up these nations, what we're going into, brothers going to the deepness of it, raising up of these nations, these heathens. But it's all going back to the controversy. It's all for us to go home. All this is happening is because the Lord is getting ready to redeem his elect, man. So, brothers, rejoice. You see what I'm saying? You get up, you getting up, you stretch, you shape up, brush your teeth, you wash your face, get something to eat, whatever. You go on the news, brother. It's happening for you, bro. All right, the Lord is causing these things to happen so we can get out of this flesh, bro.
The Lord, Matthew 24, it says, the Lord shall shorten the days for the elect's sake. Everything that's happening is for our sakes, really, to get us out of here.
Yeah.
Come deliver us, man.
Come on.
So Donald Trump talking shit to the whole world at this point, not only to all the other countries, but people here in America. Don't Trump nigga give a fuck about you people that voted for him. That's why they mad. This nigga over here, I ain't seen him in weeks. Weeks. He's ashamed. He's ashamed. I leave it at that. Nigga don't want to come out. He used to like to pet the dogs and shit. He want to talk to me. Nigga don't even want to open the house. Hey, bro. I told you, though. Don't act like you ain't hear it first. But hey, through. let me another shit that Trump said real quick. I'll play it and then let me read it first because the camera probably won't pick it up. This is a reporter asked Donald Trump, "Have you invited Putin to be a member of the Board of Peace?" Trump says, "Yes." The reporter, "Can you respond to Macron, which is the president or the prime minister, whatever his position is in France? Can you respond to Macron saying he will not join the Board of Peace?" Trump, "Nobody wants him. I'll put 200% tariff on his wines and he'll join." So let me play it now. See, maybe you can hear it. Bro, this is him being more stout than his fellows. The EU's not fucking with America right now.
Mm.
It'd be wise of you not to fly anywhere if you're as an American, because you're gonna be hated everywhere you go.
Yeah.
At this point, it's not wise to go anywhere.
Hey, back you up. They just canceled all the Spirit.
The Spirit Airlines.
Yeah,
They went out of business overnight. All 17,000 people got fired overnight
Yeah.
in the email. In the email.
And it's no coincidence. It's called the Spirit because
Yeah,
what you said earlier.
the Spirit's
Spirit
Egypt.
Egypt shall fail.
So
Like,
like,
who the main ones that fly Spirit? Jay.
yeah.
Because it's the cheapest flights.
Yeah.
That's why they went out of business. You always trying to depend on niggas to pay your bills. But Trump was supposed to bail them out, and it didn't happen. They don't give a fuck about you because that's where poor people fly.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck if Spirit Airlines go out of business. That's where poor people fly.
Exactly.
American Airlines ain't going out of business.
Yep. And again, we don't give no credit because it's something I learned, through the Spirit. You call y'all boss me up shy, taking heed and listen through the elder Osh, man. Like, stop giving Esau credit, bro. Like, who do you think in control of this nigga to tell him, like, we don't give a fuck about Spirit, like airlines, bro? The Lord. So the Lord, like, look, that's why Isaiah 19, the crew Lord. The Lord is, the scriptures say the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord, bro. So the Lord, Yahweh, has the heart of your king, dude. So you niggas been running to your adversary and your enemy for too long. And now he has enough of it, man. You reached your measure. Pursuing Revelation the 18th chapter. Okay, wickedness, man. Now we getting ready to see the judgment.
Yeah. And Spirit Airlines is an American company. And Spirit Airlines, they only asked for $500 million to bail them out. They couldn't even do that. But you got billions in 2 months into the war.
Come on, bro.
You got 20, almost, I'd say probably more than that, but that's just numbers they're giving, close to 30 billion in the war with Iran so far. But you ain't got 500 million. That's not even 1 billion, but you got 30 billion for the war, but you ain't even got 1 billion to bail them out, which is a huge company that flies people back. That's just the first company.
Oh, this JetBlue is next.
Another port people line. American Airlines, Delta, say like they're gonna be still flying, but Spirit Airlines. Remember when you fly Spirit, bro, you ain't got no leg room, you got no elbow room.
It's not comfortable.
Yeah, American. I've been on Spirit Airlines. I've been on JetBlue. I've been in American Airlines. American Airlines. I flew first class that time, but I was like, shit. But even those, the seat, you get more space in your seats, regardless. Even for the coach, section. It's over. Yeah. America's done, man. They can't afford, and the jet fuel prices going up because of what's going on in Strait of Hormuz. These countries ain't, because even let's say JetBlue or American Airlines leaves from America. Let's say they leave from Florida, right? And they fly all the way to Japan, or you know what? Let's go to the UK. Guess what? When that plane lands in the UK ain't got no goddamn fuel to fill the plane up. Because what's going on in the Middle East, they don't have no jet fuel. They're running out of jet fuel. So they've already, in the UK, they've already started canceling flights because they're running out of jet fuel. It's over. The gig is up. This place is done. It's crumbling. The whole earth is crumbling as we speak. But Trump's saying that he going to the PGA tour, which no one showed up to. It was 50 niggas in the crowd when it's usually thousands. It's over. It's fucking over for this place, man. Damn. And we see it clearly. We eating chicken and rice and burgers while he's trying to figure out how you gonna put gas in the car to make it work.
People ain't got lights, energy,
and it's hard. It's hard for people to pay rent, bro.
Yeah.
Paying half
and groceries.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's getting ridiculous. Grocery prices. I love watching the videos of the crash outs, people complaining and shit. Grocery prices, gas.
Oh yeah.
I love watching them shits. I'm like, I get a good laugh out of it. Hey, you fucking news.
damn.
It's getting back, bro. A box of cereal is almost $10. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Niggas gonna go cuckoo, all right. Ramen noodles. Remember, you could get like back in the day, you get like 10 for $1. They probably like $1 a piece now.
The avocados $1 a piece now. We went last night to the store. I forgot how much it came up to. Almost $200.
God,
Yeah, that's for the things that we have.
but the chicken and the shit.
Yeah, some shit is fucking rising.
Yeah.
Just a pack of chicken, that shit's almost $30.
Yeah, it was. No, it was.
It was.
Like 29.
One steak. I see one steak. One steak. It was good steak, of course, but it shouldn't have been. It was like $60. I said, no way. No one's gonna buy this.
Yeah.
No one's gonna buy one piece of steak for $60. You better off going to Chili's.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You let that nigga cook it
Yeah.
and pay the $60. Yeah, I gotta pay $60 then cook it, and that's just the steak. What about the sides? At least you get a whole meal at Chili's for less than $60.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's stupid.
just to back you up, man. You was going in on like the on the that's where it came from. I was like, that was a lesson. Nah, it was something you put in the chat. The famine was coming.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Because that's heavy.
And the fertilizer coming for the straight up moves. It's not. I think it was 20% or something like that. It's not coming. It ain't coming.
Just to back you up, priest, because it's so beautiful just to like know that the prophets and the prophecies, because like when you see being like in the truth and being by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like speaking for myself, I know, me and the brother, but bro, you see the responsibility. You got mouths to feed.
Yeah.
You got a woman looking at you. You got children looking at you. But we good in the faith, but you niggas out there in the world, bro. You got a woman out there looking at you.
Crashing out.
You got children looking at you. And bro, at my job, and I'm just backing you up, priest. We got another meeting of another layoff. Bro, they just put $6 billion in a job, bro. But they talking about another layoff this Wednesday. You see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? They told them niggas not to come in Friday, man. They done switched the whole schedule.
Yeah.
But that's going to, but I'm 7 days a week through the spirit.
Tampa.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, they go to side. But
this is not a Tampa video. It's like this is the most quiet place on earth video. It is Tampa. Spirit.
No, but just to, like through the spirit, because through the spirit, like through the spirit, like like exhort brothers too. Like, dude, I'm trying to find out how I'm gonna make sure I'm straight. And the Lord got me 7 days, bro, like locked in. And they told these niggas not to come in Friday, and then they read from Monday to Friday. Ain't even Monday to Friday.
Okay.
It's real quick. It's Wednesday to Sunday now, bro. But they told them not to come in Friday, so niggas had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off.
Yep. And what they're doing is, because me and my young talked about this like 2 weeks ago. What they're doing is they're laying off the old folks and the people that have been at the job
Buying them out
a long time. So what they're doing is they're using the 70-year-old rule. So if you're 50 years old, but you've been at the job for 20, that equates to the 70 years. If you're 70 years old, you're gone. Because you can't adapt to the new system that's coming.
Yeah.
So they're trying to be more efficient and
Exactly.
keep the younger people around that are good at the jobs
Exactly.
because everything's about to change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah,
so,
bro.
a nigga that's 50 years old, he's not gonna be able to adapt to somebody that's
Nah.
25 or 20, 30, even 40. So you gotta get ready. So again, if you're 50 years old, you've been in the job for 20 years, you gone. If you're 70 years old, you definitely
You
gone.
gonna pay them out.
Not paid. They're not paying nobody. That's the shit. You're not gonna get a severance check because the companies can't afford that no more. You're just gonna get email. What is it? 1,500 people got fired overnight at Meta through an email. They don't have to give you explanations. What you gonna do about it? Oh, I'm gonna sue you.
It don't matter.
Go do it. Meta got billions and trillions You ain't even got $1,000 DNA. You gonna take them to court? Get the fuck out of here, bro. No, lawyer's gonna take that case. I ain't gonna win that case. So you gonna get fired with no severance check, no pension, nothing. They just say, hey man, they might send you an email or give you a Zoom call. Put like 18 people on the same Zoom. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but we're gonna have to let you go. And then boop, hit the end button, and y'all just left to talk about it. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, the nigga that fired you gonna leave the chat, and y'all just there. What do you mean? And show up to work, and they're gonna just score you out the building.
And right now they got like a little trend going on with people going to these different parties. Right, these are people who just got fired, laid off, and there it is, they're drinking their sorrows away. Yeah, with the music.
But that's the prophecy, Isaiah 24. They shall not drink wine with a song, because it was a time when y'all was on. Bro, everybody had their time. Yep. We're literally living in a time where, dude, you can actually. I'm telling people have a blessed day, bro. Like honestly, bro. Like, bro, hey, may your day be straight. Mm-hmm. But they be like, what the fuck you telling me to have a blessed day for?
Miserable. Right? Yeah. In their mind, they're like, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna pay rent?
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm like, bro, we good. Like,
Yeah, so that's why I like when because anytime you deal with someone, they say, how you doing? I'm doing great.
Come on.
How about you?
Yeah, bro. So the Lord is.
It's like in their mind, they're like, why is he doing great? Why would he say that when I can't even pay my rent? I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fill the fridge up. If they got children and whatever, come on, bro. Especially women. Come on, bro. It's not even. I ain't really gonna go down that road. That's another video for the day, but yeah, dude,
you got men going through that. Like you got men like how I'm gonna figure it. Bro, that's why Jeremiah 30 hit like that. Because we read it all the time, but the day of what he's seen coming, bro, like on a grand scale, like he said, I see men like women. Oh, yeah, kind of. But yeah, bro, so we coming into that time where just to back up through the spirit, bro, the prophets getting ready to be recognized, man. All right, it's time for us to shine, and everybody who was talking shit and downgrading and disregarding, ridicule, scoffing, talking shit, dog. Y'all gonna have to eat this shit, man. Yeah. You literally living to fulfill talking shit about the prophets, bro.
Yeah, every other word you're gonna have to give account for it. That's say. Yep. You're gonna have to reap what you sowed. And you sowed a lot of shit. Yeah. Especially chiefly to you that you came across the man of the Lord or dealt with a man of the Lord for however long. Could have been a day, a week, years. You're gonna have to reap what you sowed. Give account for every idle word, man. And a lot of empty words have been said to brothers, man.
That's right, brothers.
And but we cool with it. We cool because it's coming.
Yeah.
So don't come running to us now.
Yeah.
When you can't eat. Yeah. The Lord got to put a spirit on us to even accept you, honestly. But the Lord gonna give it up to us, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, we doing it. You get the fuck in here. Or, just sit your ass down over there in the corner. I deal with you when I deal with you.
Yeah, what's that song? It's a song in the world. It's too late to apologize.
Justin Timberlake. It's too late to apologize.
It's so spiritual. Like we was in the world, we heard that, bro. But look at bro, like the Lord, look how the Lord just brought that. Oh my goodness, bro. We good, bro. The priest just said, bro, that's a lesson, bro, through the spirit. He said it's cool. I find that. He just said it through the spirit, bro. But it's cool because we gonna win in the end or something like how you said it. But that's the wisdom. It's cool right now because you winning.
Yeah, Timberlake did.
Yeah. You winning physically, but like the elder priest I just said, bro, it's cool because dog, when prophecy actually feel you got it, you gotta wear it. We in the position,
Very safe.
Good. Hey, no, that's all, bro.
It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Keep your apologies to yourself.
Yep.
Hey, but again, like we said earlier, we do have to have mercy at the end of the day, just like the Lord had mercy on us, man. That's right. Everybody that especially women that you want. It's ultimately it's up to the Lord, but it's gonna be up to us. The Lord gave us that authority, you know.
Right.
So you better, you women out there that have come across brothers, you better hope we have mercy on you in that day. So we're gonna have plenty of women.
Yeah.
We don't need you.
Damn, bro.
I don't need no man.
Yeah.
Ishkar told me that shit. I said,
We'll see you again.
shit, whatever, shit. All right,
You know,
hey,
Blue
you got it.
blew your ticket. You know,
Just
like,
like that.
you the golden ticket, bro. Just blew that bitch, bro. Tripping.
Damn.
This dude, how you
She said,
said, your way out of here.
For baby, she said, I don't need no man
Mm.
and no caps.
I should make a man that don't eat no word.
She don't eat that.
She already know I've told her about shit
Damn.
before it even happened. I don't tell her about the truth, but I told her about shit that would happen with Iran and Cuba and Venezuela. So it's like, whatever, bitch. Shit. Like I slept good that night,
Oh, yeah.
but she was thinking about me the whole night
Yeah.
because I told her to stop coloring her fucking hair.
Yep.
It's too late to apologize.
And real quick, to back up the priest Osman, you know, like, bro, through the spirit, bro, you know, it's time for brothers to really, like, just, you know, just, bro, you got,
Know your
like,
worth. Know
yeah,
your
your
worth.
worth, bro, like, on some real ass shit, bro, like, for real, bro, like, man to man, bro, like, I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, bro, because ain't nobody, these bitches don't give a fuck about you, bro, especially in America.
Yeah,
Nobody gonna uplift you. Yeah. So, you know, care about yourself, love yourself, but bro, know you, like the priest said, bro, your worth, bro. And the only way you gonna really actually tap into that even understanding is around the Aki.
and don't be a simp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
Fuck no.
listen, what? Honestly, man, it's just better to deal with a average looking chick, man. And the hotter she is, the crazier she's gonna be.
Yeah.
Honestly, on this, unfortunately, that's what it is, man. If you know, there's exceptions to the rules, they say, but these bitches that look good, the fat asses, the beautiful faces, they gonna be a headache.
Bigger the demon.
And then if you willing to deal with it, you got a problem.
Yeah.
Because I ain't dealing with that.
Fuck
Fuck that. First sign of disobedience.
You out of there.
Yeah, I'm not tolerating that shit.
Yeah.
But to each their own, you know what I'm saying? To each their own shit. But just know you're gonna get them back, whether in now the Isaiah 4:1 or in the kingdom.
That's it.
Either way, you're gonna get them.
Yep.
You know, but don't
Literally,
bring yourself down just to deal with it because you want some pussy, bro.
You're a fucking simp.
Yeah.
Hey, it's more to life than just fucking pussy, man.
Right.
You know, you hear this, we here to serve you. How about you, man? I'm shy, man. You know, put off the weak nature, as the scripture says, man.
Which is the flesh.
You know, so how can we're getting ready to go from glory to glory? How can the Lord give you that next glory if you here simping over a damn woman?
yeah, it's
Use and then use the box at that. Unless she's a virgin.
Yeah.
Well, you gonna
Good luck with that.
and it's a mind. It's all a mind. Do she love your mind? You got women that don't like the priest.
Well, she like it, but she might love your mind, but she still got Satan in her, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
she might like you like your mind. That's why she with you in the first place, maybe. But you call her out on something, we gonna see how much she like your mind then. Hey, don't tolerate disrespect. Don't tolerate. The Lord don't even. The Lord said sacrifice is better than or obey is better than sacrifice, man. That's what. So look at it the same way, man. If your woman ain't obeying you, that's the matter of fact. Get that. It's in Sirach, man. If she don't go the way you want her to, give her what a villain. Just get rid of her.
Yeah, that's
And hey, that's what the scriptures say. That's not what I say. Well, the bitch don't want to do what you say, especially for simple shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, just get rid of her. Like, all right, you gave me the pussy, bitch, but all right, whatever.
Straight up.
You still a hoe.
Straight up.
You got it.
Yep, kind of. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 25, verse. I'll start at verse 25. It says, verse 24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her.
But you got it. The daughters of Sarah. You got it. You found Sarah somehow. They all the same, bro. These women. I know we changed up the title, but this is probably the Lord. They all the same, bro. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
tell them something that they don't want to hear, and you gonna see.
Damn dragon come out.
Yeah, exactly. And it's better to deal by yourself in the corner of the roof
Yeah.
than deal with a quarrelsome woman.
Yeah.
And I ain't doing it. The first time this ain't baseball, baby.
Yeah.
And you ain't getting 3 strikes. Shit.
Yeah, because it be that peace, and we all, and the Lord gave us all a piece of experience with these dragons, man. You know what I'm saying? They all, like the brother said, man. You tell them something they don't want to hear, bro. Now you still got to go to camp. You still got to do a lesson. You still got to be in the spirit.
Right.
You still got to, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I talked to her. Said, man, it's better to deal with an Edomite chick, or just you have a separate place from your women, you know, because that's what you know.
Space.
Yeah, yeah, because they get too familiar and it's over.
Yeah,
bitch don't even know where I live. Shit. Keep like that, and they still bug up. I'm fine with it. Shit.
This is Iraq 25 and 25.